Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board. I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And Melky will make the catch for out number 2.
Second baseman, Mealpackage.
Digging in the switch. Hitter Mealpackage. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop,
a fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Swings through it for strike number 2. Grounded to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Melky Cabrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. In there, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Rizzo.
And that's taken for strike 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth,
Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. One out, nobody on. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Bautista waits on the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Lined hard toward short, and Bautista has a base hit.
So he tried to go back-to-back curveballs. The first one he fouled off and should have recognized he was on it. The next one he didn't miss it for the base hit.
Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Abreu just to the right of the mound. And that's the second out of the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a high pop-up. Abreu is there for it, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard.
And leading off for the White Sox.
First delivery to him on the way. Todd Frazier stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia.
Right
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting 6th. Second baseman.
So striding forward now, Carlos Sanchez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to. Now at the plate, Madison Bumgarner. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Madison Bumgarner.
Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off, you'll get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball. I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup, so if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Johnny Damon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here. No man left on.
And leading off for the White Sox, center fielder
Leury Garcia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Kevin Smith will be next.
Catcher Kevin Smith.
In there, strike 1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
Batting ninth. Catcher.
Stepping in, Jose Quintana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Bumgarner has his target. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So nothing happening this time around. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mealpackage. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Mealpackage.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
3-0 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Garcia patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Riding in once again, Jose Bautista, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game. Game have been 4 strikes, so I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
This one's down to third. There's one. He's out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy. Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball. Strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. Stepping in, Melky Cabrera. He singled his last time up. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bautista has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bumgarner into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run is Damon. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the changeup is way low that time.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cabrera going back at the track, the wall, and it's gone.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Sanchez is up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Center fielder number 24.
Digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So only 1 hit. Here's Todd Frazier. Turn things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Todd Frazier is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Avisail Garcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Into the box now, Carlos Sanchez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready for another chance? Johnny Damon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Johnny Damon.
Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, D.
Here's D. Gordon now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. And he'll put this away for the second.
Now batting, second baseman. Mealpackage.
Ready for another shot now. Mealpackage comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And that's through for a hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Chinese Taipei is out in front here, 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leury Garcia will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Kevin Smith is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
The pitcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Quintana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
He's really been throwing the ball well. Then he comes up against the pitcher. He gets a 3-ball count on him. Maybe he lost a little bit of focus, but I'll tell you what, he's having a nice game.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Evan Longoria is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Swing and a liner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Evan Gattis will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Garcia ranging back. but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter
40,
and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Madison Bumgarner is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. High pop up. Frazier is over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is Dan Jennings has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43.
Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There to make the play is Frazier for the first out.
The batter.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Damon. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Garcia sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go digging in to try it again. Todd Frazier. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready once again, Avisail Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Carlos Sanchez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. The Broncos lead this one 1-0. Chris Beck enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Lifted the other way to left center. Cabrera on the move. 1 down.
First baseman number 44.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground out victim last time up. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder number 19. Jose
Striding
Bautista.
in, Jose Bautista. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Too much action on the changeup, and he's behind 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this
Your
half.
attention, please.
Tyler Saladino will pinch hit here, and he's the
Number 20,
potential tying run.
Tyler Saladino.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Giving chase is Junior, but he won't get to it. And this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in at second base. As the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Kevin Smith will be next. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
In there, and it's 0-1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Matt Davidson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and it's anybody's guess what will happen when two teams clash in Diamond Dynasty. So we get a one-run contest here, offering just about everything you want in a game of baseball.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Jose Quintana takes the loss despite allowing only one unearned run. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First for the Victoria.